since the day God created this earth, till the date when God revealed His words from the holy kingdom to the purest soul of this earth, that was Krishna. All the wisdom of millions and millions and trillions of years is enshrined into that book. These holy teachings are not available in the kingdom of God. They are available here in this world. How lucky we are that we have the teachings. In the heaven we don't have all these teachings. We have done good things. Therefore we have been taken to heaven. But then, what? We are living in heaven. We are enjoying in heaven. Our soul is enjoying. But then, God has revealed His words only to this world, to the pure soul of this world. So dear children, what for? Eyes. You can misuse it also. You can misuse your ears. You can misuse your heart. You can put selfishness in your heart. You can misuse your hands. So never misuse it. Then eye is my trust. Suffer not the dust of vain desires to becloud its luster. Thine ear is a sign of my bounty. Let not the tumult of unseemly motives turn it away from my word. Thine heart is my treasury. Allow not the treacherous hands of the self to rob thee of the pearls that are treasured therein. Thine hand is a symbol of my loving kindness. Hinder it not from holding fast unto my guarded and hidden tablets. Everything God has given us has a meaning, has a purpose. I used to have the dreams of making this world a better place to live in. Ears to listen the music of God, listen the teachings of God. Heart has been given to store the good qualities of God. Hands have been given to read the holy books and do accordingly. So dear children, how lucky we are that we are in this world and God loves us. I again come. What is a special prayer assembly today? What is special prayer? A special prayer is, once you know the meaning of prayer, it becomes special. But if you do not know the meaning of prayer, then it is no more special. It is just a prayer. It becomes special when you know the meaning. What is the meaning? I bear witness of my God, that thou hast created me for two things: to know thee, to know your teachings. The only way to know God, the only way, you cannot know Him, you cannot meet Him, you cannot touch Him, you cannot talk to Him. He has no house, you cannot reach to His house, because He has no house. He has never taken birth, He has never died. He has no mother, no father, no brother, no sister. He has no family. He is only a soul. You cannot know Him. The only way to know God is to know the heart of God, the hidden words of God, which God has revealed, poured to the man, to the holy soul of this earth. And all the revealed words of God are unerring. There is no mistake in it. And collected wisdom. How lucky we are to get all that wisdom through these books and be wise in this world. We can become very wise in this world if we ponder over these teachings. Bhagavad Gita, Quran, Bible, Guru and Saptapatal, Kitab Ekdas, Kitab Ejavista. If we ponder over it, read them, reflect on them, go into the deep of the meaning of the teachings of God, we can understand Him. We can know His views, His thoughts, His ideas. So His teachings, what kind of God He will be. He has said this. He has given this teaching in Bhagavad Gita, in Quran and Bible. And Guru Granth Sahib, oh, he's a great soul. He's very great. He has such great ideas. That is knowing God. Knowing God means knowing the teachings of God. And then worshipping God. God has created me two things, to know thee and to worship thee. What is worship? The only way to worship God is to obey His teachings. Nothing else. Not the rituals. If you go to the Ganges and take a dip, if you go to the temple and do some, voice, ring the bell, or you do all kinds of rituals. These are not worship. What is worship? Worship means only and only thing is to obey the teachings of God, that is to act upon the teachings of God, do according to the teachings of God. Everything that we do, everything that we undertake to do, every thought we cherish in our heart should be according to the teachings of God. That is the worship of God. Do whatever you do, but do it only with one thing, that it is the wish of God, not your wish. Not my will, thy will should prevail. We have to listen to God. Listen to the teachings of God. Obey the teachings of God. How lucky we are, how lucky those who obey teachings of God. How lucky the manifestations of God were, who obeyed the teachings of God. How lucky was Mahatma Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, who obeyed the teachings of God on this earth. Swami Vivekananda, so many great people. They obeyed the teachings of God on this earth. How lucky they are. And how unlucky they are who do not follow the teachings of God. How unlucky. This is something very lucky. Those who try to know the teachings and obey the teachings of God, they are the most loved ones of God. God loves them. So dear children, know the teachings of God and obey the teachings of God. So I bear witness, O my God, that Thou hast created me to know Thee. To know Thee means know Your teachings, which You have sent to holy books, to revealed books of God. All the revealed books of God are unerring and collected in You. They are not written by a man who has taken birth or who dies. These are the teachings from whom? Who never takes birth, who never dies. They are teachings from God, teachings from the Creator. They are for the whole of humanity. They are not for a particular class of people like Hindus or Muslims or Christians or Buddhists. Quran is for the whole of humanity. Gita is for the whole of humanity. Bible is for the whole of humanity. Guru Granth Sahib is for the whole of humanity. Tripitaka, Kitabe Ekdas, all these books of Kitabe Javasta, they are all for the whole of humanity. They are not given by any Hindu leader or Muslim leader or Sikh leader. They are from God. God is the leader of mankind, not a leader of Sikh or not a leader of Hindus or not a leader of Baha'is or Muslims. God is the creator and the leader of the whole world. So dear children, these are small things about. So I bear witness, my God, that Thou hast created me to know Thee, know Your teachings, which You have sent through Bhagavad Gita, Quran, Bible, Guru Granth Sahib, Tripitaka, Kitabe Ekdas, Kitabe Javasta. Know those teachings and to worship God. Please obey those teachings which are enshrined in these books. So know God and to love Him is the purpose of my life. I testify at this moment to my powerlessness and to Thy might. Oh God, You are very mighty. I am very powerless. I don't have power. Means strength of my soul. See the power. How can I know that, oh God, You are very powerful? Once I asked myself, the prayer says, God is very powerful, but I don't know where He is, how much power He has. Can He fight with me in the kushti? wrestling? Can he win over me? I said, how will win? I am healthy. I am strong. God maybe is a very lean and thin. Must be at all, we don't know where is God. But if at all, he will be very lean and thin. Not very happy this like this. So what is his strength? To my powerlessness and thy might. What is the might of God? How do I know it? Those who recognize God, they become mighty. The soul becomes mighty. Ram recognized God. And then he left for jungles for 14 long years. But one who doesn't recognize God, can he leave the kingdom for 14 long years? He was going to be the king the next day. But he relinquished the offer of being a king and went to the jungles to suffer and to sacrifice. That is the power of man. And that is our weakness. I testify at this moment to my powerlessness and to thy might. I am powerless and you are mighty. And I have known it, that those who recognize you, even they become mighty. And to my poverty and to thy wealth, I am poor, you are wealthy. I have at least 2,000 rupees in my pocket. But I don't know God has 2,000 rupees or not. How is wealthy? I am more wealthy. I have a house. I have this school building. I am more wealthy. God has no house at all, anywhere. How is he is very wealthy? Dear children, what is the wealth of God? Whosoever has recognized me will arise and serve me with such determination that the powers of the earth and heaven shall be enabled to defeat his purpose. Anybody who recognizes God will arise and serve me with such determination that the powers of the earth and heaven shall be enabled to defeat his purpose. He will become so wealthy. Jesus was put to cross. Nails were put into his body through thick hammer. People were killing him. And he was praying, God, oh God, pardon them, those who are killing me. They know not. They do not know. They are ignorant. Their parents and their teachers have not taught them anything about God. They don't know anything. They don't know anything about soul. They don't know that they have a soul within, which is a part of God. They are ignorant. And God said, Jesus, you are right. I will pardon them. And God pardoned them all, though were killing Jesus, who were attempting to kill him. So, dear children, to my poverty and to thy wealth, there is none other God save thee, the help in peril, the self-sufficient. O God, you are only one. You are only single. You are alone. There is no competitor for you. There is no other God. You are the only one. There is none other God but thee. It is only you who are the God, but thee. The help in peril, the self-sufficient. You are the help in peril. And I am in peril. What is my peril? I have come to this earth to know the teachings of God and to obey the teachings of God. Neither I try to know the teachings of God, nor I act upon the teachings of God. Oh God, I am wasting my life. God has sent me for something doing good, but I am wasting my life. So, dear children, I again say and finish it. I bear witness of my God that thou hast created me to know thee and to worship thee. God, you have created me to know you, to know your teachings, and to worship thee, to obey your teachings. I testify at this moment to my powerlessness and to thy might. You are mighty. Your might is known by those who know you, they become mighty. All these manifestations of God, they become so mighty. Even the powers of the earth and heaven could not do anything to them, could not deter them from remembering God, from working for God. Powers of earth and heaven shall be unable to defeat his purpose. So to my poverty and to thy wealth. I am poor in God. I am poor in spiritual wealth. And whosoever recognizes you, they become wealthy. Jesus went from this world as the King of the King. The most wealthy man, entire wealth of the entire world, he became the King of the King. All the kings surrendered to him. He was the King of Kings. Muhammad was the King of Kings. Jesus was the King of Kings. Krishna was the King of Kings. They had no money, but they were all powerful. All the rulers and the kings and all the leaders of mankind and all the rich men pray him, worship him, folded hands. Who is bigger? They are richer or God is richer? Why the richest people of the earth pray to him? Because he is wealthy. God is wealthy. What is his wealth? His wealth is sacrifice in the path of God. The real wealth of a man is the sacrifice that a man makes in the path of God. That is the real service to God. That is the real wealth. Wealth is, you are wealthy if you are sacrificing your life, your comforts for the love of God. There is none other God but thee. You are alone, single in this world. You have sent all the manifestations of God. Krishna, Buddha, Muhammad, they all have been sent by you. They were the good people. You made them so great. They could sacrifice so much. They could suffer so much. That was the power of their soul. I don't have that power, so give me that power which you gave to the manifestations of God, to the divine educators like Krishna, Buddha, Muhammad, Jesus, and Nanak. Baba Maula, you gave them strength. Give me that strength. To my poverty and to thy wealth, there is none other God but thee. The help in peril, the self-sustaining. Oh God, what is my peril? I am in a peril. Greatest peril. My peril is I came to serve God. Know God and to love Him. But I do not do any of these two things. Neither I try to know the teachings of God, or nor I act upon those teachings. So to my poverty and to thy wealth, there is none other God but thee, the help in peril, self-subsisting. O God, you are self-subsisting. You don't require the help of anyone. But we all require your help. Thank you very much. God bless you.
यह थे सिटी मॉन्टेसोरी स्कूल के संस्थापक प्रबंधक एवं प्रख्यात शिक्षाविद डॉक्टर जगदीश गांधी, जिनका मानना है आज मानव जाति को जय जगत के नारे को बुलंद करने की आवश्यकता है तथा विश्व में वास्तविक शांति लाने के लिए बच्चे ही सबसे सशक्त माध्यम हैं। डॉक्टर गांधी द्वारा शिक्षाप्रद आध्यात्मिक बातें इन प्रतिष्ठित चैनलों द्वारा नित्य प्रसारित की जाती हैं तथा रोजाना उनके विचार CMS FM रेडियो 90.4 मेगाहर्ट्ज से भी प्रसारित किए जाते हैं। छात्रों, शिक्षकों व अभिभावकों के मार्गदर्शन हेतु डॉक्टर जगदीश गांधी द्वारा लिखित पुस्तकें साहित्य भारती इंटरनेशनल, न्यूमन ग्रुप, 4C, अंसारी रोड, दरियागंज, नई दिल्ली 110002 से प्राप्त की जा सकती हैं। To heal the world with the power of Jai Jagat, City Montessori School since 1959 has been actively working to construct the defenses of peace in the minds of students, for which CMS in the year 2002 was awarded with the UNESCO Prize for Peace Education. a Guinness World Record holder for being the largest city school in terms of number of students enrolled. CMS education revolves around the twin poles of godliness and globalism through 4 pillars of education, namely universal values, excellence in all things, global understanding, and service to humanity. It is no wonder that City Montessori School's Gomti Nagar first campus has been awarded first prize for academic reputation at all India level by the Education World magazine in its India School rankings of 2015. It is also awarded first prize for being the best co-ed school in Lucknow as well as in Uttar Pradesh. CMS founder Dr. Jagdish Gandhi has been motivating parents and generations of good and smart children through holding special prayer assemblies and divine education conferences. Let us take a snapshot view of the grand inaugural function organized by Team CMS Mahanagar Campus 1. The program began with the arrival of the chief guest, Mr. Jitendra Kumar, IAS, Principal Secretary, Secondary and Higher Education, Government of Uttar Pradesh, being received by the founder manager of City Montessori School, Dr. Jagdish Gandhi, and the principal and convener of CMS Mahanagar Campus 1, Mrs. Nisha Pandey.
For since the little wit that the fools have was silenced, the little foolery that the wise men have makes a great show. Hush, hush, here comes the Queen. Greetings, Thou Majesty.
It was a lark, the herald of the morn, no nightingale. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the serene clouds in yonder east. Night candles are burnt out, and token day stands tiptoe on the misty mountain tops.
Very well sayest, Thou Majesty, thou art indeed God's creation.
Friends, the jubilant prodigies promenade. Here is the procession of 13 international teams from Sri Lanka, Nepal, South Africa, 24 national teams, and 15 local schools.
Principal, Ma'am Neeti Tandon, the in charges of the different wings in our school, Miss Manju Sharma, Miss Smriti Mehrotra, Miss Preeti Rastogi, and Miss Nupur Mehrotra. They are followed by our Dove girls, followed by the international school teams with their principals and their team leaders. We have Ananda School from Sri Lanka coming in. Followed by Adarsh Vidya Niketan Higher Secondary School, Nepal. It is followed by Solvista Secondary School, Phoenix. It is from South Africa. We have Femisisa South. It is from South Africa. Can we have a bigger round of applause for them? They are the teams who will be participating in the next 3 days. We have the Stanger High School, South Africa. They are followed by Apex School, Nepal. We have the Malpai International School from Nepal. That is Team 1. Followed by Team 2, Malpai International School from Nepal.
The august guests consisting of chief guest, principals, guest principals, team leaders performed the lamp lighting ceremony.
On City Montessori School's efforts for world unity and world peace. She is the sculptor of human day to address this august gathering.
Principal and convener of Odyssey International, Mrs. Nisha Pandey, welcoming the participants for the 7th Odyssey International, said,
As the convener of the 7th Odyssey International 2016, I am pleased to extend a very warm welcome to my distinguished and venerable chief guest, Mr. Jitendra Kumar, Principal Secretary to the UP Government for Secondary and Higher Education. I would like to thank him for being present for our inaugural ceremony. To every one of you, a very good evening and a hearty welcome to the iconic feast of literature and culture, the 7th Odyssey International 2016. I welcome you all to our warm harbor from where we are going to embark together again on the most enjoyable and gratifying journey. This year, we have chosen Renaissance as a motif of our 7th Odyssey International. The Renaissance period in European history was a time which witnessed a tremendous surge of ingenuity in all fields of innovations and impacted all the cultures of the world directly or indirectly. We chose this theme because we wanted to touch base with the innovative and creative Shahs of that period and also introduce our dear students to the numerous features of Renaissance. We wanted them to delve into this ocean of knowledge and creativity and get a clearer picture of what wealth this period had to reveal. Humanism was one sterling philosophy of Renaissance which emphasized on a person's capacity for self-realization through reason and logic. Practitioners of humanism believed that humans could be changed dramatically by education, and thereby they created schools and wrote books to bring around the secular rather than the religious aspects of the Greek and Latin classic literature. So hereby, let the gong sound for the celebrations to begin. Have a good time and memories. Jai Jagat.
शिक्षात्मक सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम एवं चिंतन हेतु विश्व एकता सत्संग में आप सभी सपरिवार सादर आमंत्रित हैं।